And welcome back to Let's Play Animal Crossing. Last time we tried to catch a coelacanth. I succeeded off screen, thankfully, because I couldn't catch another one. After even trying to do that recording, I actually went and continued to try to catch one. Still no dice. So it's a good thing I actually did it that way. This time, ooh, that's a bug. I don't know what kind of grasshopper that is, or locust, so I'm gonna try to go for it. Just in case it's a type I don't have. I think I already caught one, but I don't honestly remember. So, just to remind you, the perfect town is still on track, but still, not enough time has gone by, so still have to wait for that. Every time I think I'm almost done with this project, something else pops up, is the pattern. First up, the store is closed for remodeling, so we have something to do tomorrow, and from the museum I got a Seiko tail finally. So, today, we shall complete the fossil section of the museum. Again, every time I think I'm almost done with this project, something else pops up. That's the pattern. It'll eventually reach a point where we will actually go to irregular uploads and just have a main LP accompany it. Finally, the day has come where Stegosaurus is complete. Dare I believe it? Might this not be some cruel dream? Nay, it is true indeed, I say to you. Hoo! Spectacular! Superb! My whole being thrills. Now then, where to begin? Much has been written about the noble Stegosaurus. It was the largest of the plated dinosaurs and lived during the late Jurassic period. What? It's famous for the 2 rows of alternating bony plates surmounting its body and its 4 formidable tail spikes. Smash! Yes, that's correct. It's a tail spike chop. Oh, please pardon me, I was overcome with emotion. Could it be? It is possible. Yes, I believe so. The fossil collection is now complete. How simply wonderful. I'm absolutely staggered. Congratulations on the job well done. Well done indeed. Keep up the right good work. As you might imagine, we're quite keen to complete our other collections as well. I just want to check something in this dialogue. Oh well, okay, so he still says that. So, his dialogue I think does change from it's a bit lacking to something else, but we haven't quite reached that point because the other sections are still a little bit empty. So, we have completed the fossils. I'm stupid, I should actually go show it. I just remembered, like, I should actually just show the completed fossils instead of just talking about them. Okay, so we have, oddly enough, no individual descriptions this time, because Blathers gives you descriptions. Again, like, literally all the dinos have codes from Nook except the Stegotail, which is considered very fascinating. The Stegosaurus, I think, is considered the rarest of the fossils, which definitely seems to be the case, because we had a hard time getting all the pieces. The others came pretty easily naturally, with some exceptions. Usually when I would put in a code, I'd get that fossil the very next day, so it was completely useless anyway, so I didn't have to use codes because I got the fossils all anyway, just a day later, so that ended up being kind of a waste. But that aside, it's kind of cool having a complete museum. The second game onwards, Wild World, has a much bigger selection of fossils. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's 2 whole rooms of fossils. So that's cool. Just a creative variety of fossils all around. And I think City Folk has a very similar number, and I think New Leaf expanded again. Checking in. The gallery portion is looking kinda lame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So there are 15 paintings and we only have 1. That's not good. 50 bugs. I'm not gonna count out the bugs because that would take forever to count them out all individually. But, I mean, based on the number of trees you see here, you kind of can get an idea. How much room there is, you can kind of get an idea. And conclusion, we are about halfway with the insects, I want to say. If I were to make a rough guess, we're about halfway. Fish, we're actually a little bit over halfway. We only have 3, 7, 9, 10. We only have 12 fish left. But most of them are either out of season or really rare. So it's gonna be a while until we can complete that part of the museum. And I've been looking for codes online for the paintings and haven't really been coming up with anything. So if we have to actually get the paintings legit, that will take a very long time. Specifically because we haven't seen Crazy Red in ages. It has been ages since Crazy Red's been... Actually, we haven't seen him at all. Also, I think Gracie was going to be in town either today or tomorrow. So I guess we could talk to her again. But what I really wanted to go over today was mostly just the museum stuff. So off screen I got a favor when I was going to do the thing. The aerobics. Daisy gave me a delivery. But Ava was actually participating in the aerobics, so that's why I had to wait till now to give it to her. Also, just to show the progression, I think my character's a little less tan, a little less sunburnt now. So again, it gradually wears off if you use an umbrella enough, or if you stay indoors enough. Again, since we got a perfect tan rating, they do give you a little leeway. I think it's like 3 weeds per area, per acre. It's like the cutoff. So, like 1 weed in an acre, it's not gonna hurt your rating. Also, gyroids are much easier to find after it rains. It just rains, so we're finding more gyroids than fossils today. I found one off screen when going to the aerobics festival. Okay, it's tomorrow. But we'll actually be spending a little more time with Nook, actually. Going over some stuff with him. Because we're going to get the last shop upgrade, which is very exciting because it's the most elaborate of them all. But that also means we can't shop today, so unfortunately that's one less thing in our normal routine that we can't show. So I'm just gonna kind of go around town, checking in on everyone. Haven't talked to Portia in a very long time. Yeah. Wow, that perked her up. Again, their pitch goes up slightly when they are happy, so that's cool. That sweet creature. I like how she calls him a sweet creature, and then immediately basically implies that he complains a lot. And I hit B by accident. So that's why she's mad. So complete mood swing. Let's talk to Butch. We haven't actually seen him in a very long time. Looking especially long. Thanks. Okay. It's you again. Yep, it's me again. Got the paint job on your roof. I painted black like you told me to. Huh? You never asked me to, but I thought you... well, it's too late to worry about it now. Tell you what, though. Seeing as it was my mistake, you don't have to pay me back or anything. Lucky you. So now we have a black roof. Instead of a blue roof, so we'll have to get that changed. That's one thing I don't like in this game, how they can just change the roof color just on a whim. Not too crazy about that. Lucky bag game. Fireball shirt and apple or pitfall. I'm not buying. Those aren't very good items. At all. Because they're all pretty common, like we already have apples. Nothing in life is free. That is not an even trade. Wow. I'm just ticking off everybody today, apparently. I usually will only trade items if it's something I particularly want, or if it's a fair value trade. Like if it's, you know, for comparable values, but a Sega Torso is worth so much more than a globe for selling price. It's just not worth it. Also, I got a peach. I should probably explain that. Someone gave me a peach. So, you can't plant it though, unfortunately, because of the perfect town. If I chop down a tree to plant a peach tree, that'll throw off the perfect town. So I'm going to wait until after to actually plant it. Yeah, so that was just one of those little bad timing scenarios that happens with this game. Just not good timing on that. Again, the dump is actually one of my favorite features in Animal Crossing that just disappears later on. I just like how you can have this whole area to basically just stash stuff. Of course, it'll eventually be thrown away if you leave it long enough, but stuff like, you know, that's worthless, like forged paintings, you can just leave it there and it'll eventually be taken away. I think that's a really cool feature. Like a new leaf, you have to actually actively go out and buy it. Also, this tree can't grow because it's too close to the concrete. Just thought I'd make a note of that. It still counts as a tree though, so again, I won't chop it down and replant it until after the whole Perfect Town thing is all taken care of, so lots of stuff, lots of little side notes today, but nothing really too important. I think we're on like 9 stamps, so we have 5 more days to go. So tomorrow we have Nook, the final Nook store. So that's exciting. I don't know if it'll be a whole episode, so we'll probably do some other stuff around town. For Jet, I think we have like 400,000 bells left, or 300,000 bells left. I can't remember. Again, I did a lot of fishing for that coelacanth and just collected a bunch of fish as is that are also worth a lot. So I made good progress on the debt also. I honestly can't remember though, so I'm gonna double check. I did not mean to push that button, and yes, I'm saving all the letters of the people who move out. How much do we have? 275,000. So, like 3 days we could be done because of the bell codes. But again, I'm trying to not abuse those so much, so I'm just mostly fishing to try to get a lot of bells for paying off debt. Also, one thing you can do is just you know, toss the paper afterwards after you're done if you only need 1 piece of paper. Little helpful hint. So we are at the station. I don't know why I'm ending off here, but I just want to apparently. So standing KK spot, which is actually clipping through my legs. But in any case, thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time for more Animal Crossing.